So thanks everyone for joining in. It's a pleasure, to deliver a lecture. I have been fortunate to deliver this year in 15 countries at Microsoft. So I'll just share some of my experience as well, different countries and what I am talking about. In terms of the topic, today we'll be discussing about what are the LLMs I have built, of course, for the future of AI. At the same time, I will also share what are the key advanced technologies in AI in all these countries, and I'll be also making sure that all of you get that kind of insights. Plus, I am a Microsoft MVP in AI. So for me, it's also about learning what are the new technologies and what are the benefits in terms of Microsoft, right? And if you are also an MVP, great. If you aspire to become an MVP, I can also help. I started in December 2023. And Microsoft gave me scholarship last year to go to Redmond as well. So I had a good networking there. So if you're interested, I'm happy to help there as well. Okay, let's get started. So this is my LinkedIn code. If you want to scan or if you want to connect, my name is very simple. There are only 2 people on LinkedIn by this name. So it's very easy to find my name, right? So I've been luckily able to, do this different kind of lecture. So if you want to add me on LinkedIn, you can add me with Abhilekh Verma. And if you search it, you will get it. Right. I'm also a LinkedIn influencer and I've just crossed 24,000 followers on LinkedIn. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Now, just to, give you a brief about, how this technologies works and stuff. So I was in Microsoft Dubai in July, talking to a sheikh at Starbucks, okay, which is at the, like airport, while going to Microsoft together, like about understanding how AI is really revolutionary in Dubai, for instance. So in Dubai, I have observed like they gave AI solutions like ChatGPT for free for every citizen. Okay, the premium license I'm talking about. Yes, they have given it for free. Oh. It's so amazing to see. And when I had a chance to go to different markets, like as you can see, this is a tea vendor. Okay, this is generated using DALL-E, right? And here it is, talking about that old age feeling. Remember right now you live in a family, you have parents, you have kids, you have everyone, but nobody talks to each other. They're all talking on WhatsApp, WeChat, other things and all, right? But if you go back to the medieval ages, like the Dubai, as it is showing, people sitting on the ground, networking together, and then, going to this gold souk market. This is the market of gold in Dubai, right? And doing shopping, and this is the Burj Al Kharab building, which is the, tallest, one of the tallest, and also one of the costliest properties to live in. So this is like a beautiful picture of how AI tells us, though there's so many technologies coming in, AI is replacing humans, but we have to go back to our medieval days and help each other, in terms of that. So this is the picture, specifically for this. I'll just quickly see if I can show you a video. I actually had a chance to talk to an AI robot, right? So I wanted to very specifically, and I'll tell you what are the mistakes the robot is doing in terms of the chatbot, right? So there are some mistakes which AI robot is doing, and I'll try to capture that in this session as well. So as you can see, like this robot is very hyper, he's trying to get inputs just like this, built on ChatGPT, by the way. This is at GTech Singapore, where I was mentoring my time, meeting a lot of folks there in AI. And when I tried to interact with this robot, there were some mistakes this LLM model has. First is when you go to ChatGPT, okay, when you go to search things like that, the moment you give an input, there's an option to stop it. Have you tried stopping it? If you want to edit an image or add something, sometimes it takes time to stop it. Right? This is one mistake I found with the LLM. Another challenge with the LLM is, let's just say I have given them an input and I want to give them another input. They don't wait for that. Just like we humans, I'm talking to you, you're waiting for me to reply. and then you will reply back. But with the robot, you see it's consistently doing that, right? Right. Another quick input from this thing I wanted to share is the robot is very in a robotic terms, like the way how it's talking, right? So it's fully programmed, it's fully thing like that. I'll go back to some of the slides and show you. I have done a solution where we are trying to work with different Hollywood and Bollywood actors with Netflix and Amazon Prime, and we'll show you like what are the things we are doing on the LLMs, which is going to be advanced. But again, to give you an input, I've had chance to interact with this robot. I've signed an agreement, in fact, with this robot, to help them to find some places where they can actually sell the solutions, right? So I'll tell you more about it. But as you can see, this is a very advanced robot, but it is still using ChatGPT on the back end. Okay. Anyone has any inputs about ChatGPT? Your experience, like you faced some challenges, while asking them questions, giving the prompt, or you felt like ChatGPT sometimes hallucinates. Right? Yeah, most of the times. Yeah, I mean, so it depends. Like if you're not even removing the memory, okay, so there's a place where it will say memory is full. So you need to always just like your cache memory. Okay, so if you don't clear it, what happens? So sometimes that website will be like, oh, it's HTTPS will not open, it's not safe, blah blah blah. It's the same with ChatGPT. You need to clear your memory. If you have not cleared, please go back and clear the memory. Then your ChatGPT will less hallucinate. Okay. Coming back to the next picture, I think this is of, by the way, Tokyo. So this was my first visit in Tokyo. Okay, do you recall this place? Do you know this place where it is? Any guesses? It is part of Tokyo. Okay. Any metro station you can stay there. So you come to know which place is this. Is the most busiest street. Yes. So this is Shibuya. This is in March. When I was actually delivering a lecture, and the reason I wanted to show this picture is you can see this lady using mobile, and as I'm speaking, right now it's getting translated to Teams. There's a company which translates it live. So there are 60 people Chinese, 50 people Japanese, remaining no English or other languages. So it's translating in all languages live. So as I'm asking a question, they're taking a 3 to 5 seconds of lag time, and then they are able to answer. And you can see everyone using the mobile. You see there, right? Everyone using the mobile phones. Because of course, language should never be a barrier, right? Even if you don't understand English that fast, I faced this challenge when I was in Shanghai, and I was continuously speaking my English, and everyone is like, "Oh, what is he speaking?" We're not able to catch it, right? So I had to slow down. My speed is 210 words per minute. I had to slow down, speak like this, make sure everyone is understanding. This is like one of the good feature like I see with AI. Okay, this is all AI generated. Okay, everything is made using AI. Right. Some more pictures to see. Like, so of course, this gentleman, I think it's loading. Yeah. So this gentleman he works in an insurance company. He knows 5 languages. Okay. So he's the AI. Okay. So he's able to moderate the session. One person is Arabic, Chinese, Japanese. He's able to moderate it. And this is, by the way, in Tokyo, right? Okay, let's quickly go back to some more pictures. How many of you know Alibaba? Have you had a chance to understand how Alibaba works with LLMs or AI? No. Have you understood Alibaba also has MVP concept like Microsoft? Anyone knows? Most valuable professional. So you can also apply if you know a friend in Alibaba, contribute just like in Microsoft, we do lectures, do articles, GitHub contribution, online, offline, right? Or maybe even start a podcast or, do mentorship in AI. Anything if you're targeting AI. Same with Alibaba, you can also do. So I had a chance to go to Alibaba and I want to share that experience. Alibaba is an excellent location, considering the fact to enter. I don't need any ID card, any wallet, nothing. All I need is my eyes. So with my eyes, the retina, I'm able to enter the Alibaba campus. There are 10 gates, and the building is in a shape. I'll show you. Okay. Yeah. So the building is probably like a shape like a logo of Alibaba. Okay. This is like U, magnet of U, and this is exactly how the a beautiful campus. There are 10 gates into that. So as a VIP, when I went, before joining as a mentor of Alibaba, I had a chance to see, what are the advanced things they are doing. They are building NVIDIA in GPUs. So if you know in startups, we have a program called NVIDIA Inception Program. You get free GPUs if you are a startup. How many of you are startup here? I just wanted to see you are working in corporate? Yeah, everyone is working in corporate? Yeah. Oh, thank God. You are startup? Okay, what kind of startup?
Learning solutions provider.
Excellent. EdTech. Education technology. Excellent. I'm also an EdTech. Okay, good.
But we also provide services like migration.
Oh, so tech implementation.
Yes, as well.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah. So I mean, think about it. You might need Azure credits, Google credits, Amazon credits.
Also have credits.
You want to go next level, right? So you start with $5,000 with Azure, go up to 150,000. Gemini, you go with 1,000 and they go up to again 150,000. So every level you have to again start using and get those levels. I have reached all the top levels with my startup and I'm mentor on all these places. So it's easy for me to also get those referral links. And I'm happy to share if you guys want for your company or anything. I have a lot of referral links for credits. Okay. Alibaba also, we have $5,000 Quen tokens. Okay, so of course, Quen is what they use, right? So of course, I'm sure DeepSeek, Quen, there's a lot of things to learn actually from Alibaba, right? This is PyTorch. Have you heard about PyTorch? Yeah, this is specifically developers, they go. So this is, by the way, Beijing Academy of Artificial Intelligence. This is in Beijing, 12,000 people there. And I'm like, okay, let's do a paper presentation. And this is the vice president of Beijing. You should connect with her. I'll share her LinkedIn as well. Fantastic. She's Forbes 50 in China. Okay, a lady with 450, Yoon Lee. Her name is Yoon Lee. I'll share her LinkedIn as well. So fantastic experience. Again, Shenzhen technology professor, having photo with me, right? So this is like how I am talking about. And can you see this lady on the side? Is it a robot or a lady? How many think it's a robot? One, robot, two, three, four. Robot? She's a lady, she's not a robot. This is what I mean. I showed it to my grandparents and they go, oh, wow, such an interesting robot you have in Beijing. And like, oh, she has 30 years experience in HR tech. And her mother actually took the photo for us. She was 92. Wow. And she took the photo for us. Yeah, so this is how I really love, meeting different generations. Right? I'm 34. I just turned 34. So I love meeting young generation and also the elder generation. A lot of things to learn from them. But yeah, she's real, okay? So she's not an AI robot.
Real robot.
Yeah. She's a HR plus robotic kind of, yeah. And this is like the way, and I really liked in China they make LLMs and robots in under a month. They're very fast, and one robot was serving us juices, drinks, pizzas. So think about after 5 years. I mean, I'm expecting at least in Tokyo. Okay, I don't know about India, but at least Tokyo, every event place you won't find people. It will be robots serving us food and everything. It is going to be replaced with this, right? You also believe that, right? Has it happened in Tokyo? You have seen a robot serving you juice and all, right?
Serving in restaurants.
Correct.
Yes. They have these robots roaming around.
Right.
With your food.
Yeah, in Malaysia also I had a chance. They were giving me masala dosa because I'm an Indian. I love South Indian food. So it just came to me. And the precision the robot has, right? Same in Shanghai in Marriott. There's a robot coming, delivering me food and everything. But it will just stand very close to you. The moment you put your hand inside, it will give you the material and it will automatically close. You just need to press a button and it will go back. And lift also. I had a chance to record, I don't know, I'll send it to organizers. You can see a live recording of a robot. I'm following a robot in a lift, what it is doing. Okay. It is able to speak something in Chinese and the lift is opening. Versus me holding a card because it is mandatory to go up and put a card inside the lift. Right? And that's how advanced how AI robots are. They're just amazing and they're so fast in terms of execution, right? Okay, these are some more photos. Let me skip this. Okay. This is Bangkok. How many of you have visited Bangkok? Yeah. For business?
Four.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. No. So yeah, Bangkok, like 625 people, like crazy. It's called Direction for Partners. If you're a speaker and you're interested to apply, there's, I think Dubai just closed. Europe is closed. Next we are having US and maybe I think Bangkok next year. They have Vietnam next year. So if you're interested, I'll give you the application link if you want to apply. And this is crazy audience. They pay $650 to attend this, by the way. Right? So it's always a paid workshop, but the fun fact is you will really get a great networking. This is called Direction for Partners. This is the name of the event. Right? And I am with the CEO of Frank is the organizer basically for all locations. It's been running since several years. Right? And this has been delivering the lecture. Yeah.
We are partnership past.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, great. So you already know the gentleman.
No, this the locals.
The locals in Philippines? Oh, you're from Philippines?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. I have to go to Microsoft Makati. I have a lecture.
When?
I have a lecture on 21st. I'm going on 18th. Yeah, so of course, good to know. So yeah, this is me delivering this at this. And this is more on the business side, of course. I've signed an agreement with Emirates. This is the interesting thing. You're very lucky you're in this room. So if tomorrow you or your friends want a job in Emirates at Dubai Airport, I have a referral, okay? Okay, so I've signed as a recruitment partner for them. Okay. So Emirates, one benefit nobody knows. Every flight ticket you book as an employee, you get 95% off.
95.
Yeah. Basically, so if the ticket is $1,000, how much dollar you pay is 5%. $50. Right? And this is the beauty of Emirates. In Alibaba, they do dinner at 5 p.m. So I always they sit together and do dinner, right? So every organization teaches me different things about what's the benefit and what are the things. He's one of the basically head of recruitment. They are hiring 12,000 employees for Al Maktoum, the new airport in Dubai, which is largest. I have visited Incheon Seoul airport. It is 9,000 some square feet or something, but this is 70,000. So it's double, more than double size. This is going to be the biggest airport in the world. Right. So Dubai is shifting from Dubai International to Al Maktoum. I think there's one more location. So there. So he is the one who's hiring at the Emirates airport. If you want to also collaborate with Emirates, I am also happy to do introductions. If you want to tech implementations, yes, he's the IT guy. Recruitment IT. Okay. So any tech implementation you want to do with Emirates, happy to introduce. This is an award I won with Microsoft Netherlands. This was for using Copilot for social impact. So for jobs and internships, I used a software. That is what one of the awards. I think this is a little bit about me. I mean, of course, there's so much I can speak. But of course, this is what I do in Hyderabad. How many of you know Hyderabad, India? India? Yeah, so south part of India, right? And I have been the top 3% most active speaker on Sessionize in the world right now. I've done 425 lectures this year. Great universities or any connections having to facilitate that. So these are some of the places where I'm spending my time. Of course, Microsoft is my favorite, and that's the reason I'm here. Right. Okay. Now I will ask you a question. Okay. So let us reach it. I think it's lag time here as well. Right. I can see like few seconds. Yeah. Okay. So this you can imagine this is the kind of image. Like this. Now this above image you can see in the middle. Right. I look completely different. Right. Right? What are the mistakes the AI has done in my structure? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
You can compare this image and this.
You have specs.
Specs, yeah. I never wear specs, right? I mean, how the I am wearing specs, right? Because all two gentlemen are wearing specs. So it's a biasness. Okay, what else?
Yeah.
Hair color, yes. I'm not going to. I have white hair, but not that much, right? So it's impossible to match this gentleman. He lives in Dubai, right? Okay, what else? I know the image is a little hazy, but you can still catch. That's how your eyes has to catch. What's the mistakes the AI are doing? Yeah, glasses covered. Yeah, of course. I shouldn't wear glasses. I agree. One important thing, can you see the Microsoft logo? Where is the logo? The logo is gone. Change? No, it's not even there. It's just some kind of some kind of thing. Yeah. So that that thing has gone, right? And the fun fact is, there's a red color of line coming in for my this ID card. It's blue. Should be blue, right? So a lot of things how AI is literally doing. When you do it with DALI or any other things, you will find this. And the fun fact is, of course, this looks cute. Okay, I like this photo. This is cute. Okay, this is like a good photo of mine. Of course, the logo is gone here also. You can see it. Right. Now, why do they remove the logo? Any guesses? Copyright issues. Excellent. Right. So that is the reason they removed this. This is the company in Seoul, any moment, and it was captured on 26th of September. And this takes 3 seconds to get a live photo. So this is what I like to share some good companies, who are really impacting our future, right? Of course, this is the Suwon Convention Center in Suwon, in close to Seoul, right? Okay. Now, in my day-to-day life, like of course, there's a lot of things I do, but right now, as I'm speaking, there are 6 of my meetings happening using Fireflies and README. You use Fireflies? Yeah. So you can let you join using AI in a meeting, and it will send you the minutes of meeting to everyone. Right? So this is what I do it. Of course, I have a quality network of Slack. I'll give you, how many of you use Slack? Slack is a community, just like, how can I say? Just like you have LinkedIn groups, similarly, Slack has channels. Okay. There is a network where there are 32,000 entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, and angel investors. I'm part of it. Happy to share you the link. Okay. Just have to use your email to join. That's it. And there's also a recruitment company if you're looking for jobs. That's we have 25,000 as well. Right. Now, in my day-to-day life, I use AI in sales. Okay. I don't have a single sales employee. Right. But as we are, talking, 2 contracts are signed today. It is my AI helping to negotiate, helping to do that. I do everything on automation. And I'll tell you more about that as well. It can also predict what are the chances this prospect will be your customer or he will drop out. So he will give you inputs about that. I use Copilot and I have tried to integrate Copilot into my day-to-day life, right? And even think about like if you use have you done IoT, right? You've understood about Internet of Things, right? So I worked 11 years into smart city with government of India, Telangana, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh. While working with the chief ministers there, with IAS officers implementing smart city initiatives, we wanted to also see, what are the likely chances this vendor will get the tender. Okay, so using AI there right now to implement and to see, because of course there's some time you can save using automation, right? And that is what I'm doing. Of course, lead generation also. So I don't have a single sales employee. I've done close to 2.5 CR last 2 years, and this is without a single sales employee. This is INR, okay? No Japanese yen. Japanese yen will be a little more actually, I think. Yeah. So this is what I have done using sales. Of course, these are like same things like about qualifying a lead to personalizing the marketing and real-time coaching. So coaching is something anyone can do. Okay, you don't need to get a NLP certification. Anyone can do using AI. You can find a target audience who needs what and start coaching them right away. You don't need a what do you say, employee to hire or an intern. You can start doing it using ChatGPT. So ChatGPT can give you a lot of inputs, right? So that is what you can do. I know you know augmented reality, right? AR, VR, of course. Like I am just standing here and my avatar is playing table tennis in Microsoft Office. Okay. I'm at my pajamas at my home, and it is showing me I'm at the John S. Kennedy Airport in US. Right? So that is what AR VR is. Predictive analytics, NLP. This is what we're going to cover later. Okay, so this is some of the topics we'll do. Now here's a important thing I want to highlight. How many of you use paid version of ChatGPT? 1, 2. Okay, others free version. Yeah, free version. Okay. There's a difference between GPT-4 and let's say free version. Okay. So here, as you can see, there are Andrew, Joanna, and Hannah. These 3 have a common time to meet. Right. That is what the question is. Unfortunately, a free tool gives me an input saying let's meet at 4 p.m. But Andrew is not available after 3. Simple mistake. Right? AI made a mistake here. Here, 12 to 12:30, all 3 are available. This is the difference between free and paid. Right? And this is what I want to highlight. If you're using a free tool, find a way. Like I am a Microsoft MVP, we have free access to all these premium tools. So become an MVP or become a mentor. If you become an AI mentor, you can apply for Perplexity Enterprise license, which is $400. So become a mentor with many startups. You get access complimentary to this premium tool. So I started, using the premium tools, and this is just an example of how free versus paid is. Of course, there's so many other benefits. I'm sure you know it, right? Like in terms of better answers and precision and stuff like that, right? Okay, of course, this is not to be discussed in detail, but again, my lot of my effort, which is about getting the same answer again. So in ChatGPT, I use Super GPT, Super Powered GPT, and Super Powered GPT makes me different folders. So as I am right now at Microsoft Shinagawa, tomorrow I am at Microsoft Makati. So what I Shinagawa, that is available easily to me there. It's in a folder automatically. Okay, so this is an advantage you can use with different extensions with ChatGPT. Of course, with Copilot also you have more integrations. We can talk about that as well. This is the fun fact I wanted to highlight. Creative assistants. There are songwriters, lyricists. They are using ChatGPT right now. In Hyderabad, we have a Tollywood actor, okay, who is having a lyrics, who is actually having his way how he talks. Everything ChatGPT is helping him to do it. And this is what the creative industry is also using, which is the beautiful thing because, of course, content writers already use it, right? Now, yeah, this is my personal success story. I was talking in starting of the lecture. So basically, I have tried to, make a initial a digital likeness model and compare with deepfake model. I tell you what digital likeness is. So let's say tomorrow in India we have Amitabh Bachchan. He is an actor, film actor. He feels like, oh, I am doing Kaun Banega Crorepati in India, a TV show, which is to make $1 million. Okay. So I don't have time to go to Tokyo. So let's do one thing. Let my AI robot handle some part of my work. So the digital likeness model will observe Amitabh Bachchan for 6 months. It will capture the way how he talks, how he walks. We fine tune it. It will look real. Just like you have seen this news anchors, which is now AI. Right? It looks very real. Some part of the Netflix, we are signed with Netflix and Amazon Prime. Our customer is Paramount UK. You might have seen in movies, right? So Paramount is like, let's do it for Netflix, let's do it for Amazon Prime, and we're making an LLM so strong that you see a film actor. I don't know if you're a fan of K dramas. I am a fan of K dramas. So there's a lot of actors. They are just trying to experiment and they're doing. Can you think? Okay, now this is a ponder question. Okay, who would be my first genre or what kind of person to who say like, okay, I will be ready to do proof of concept. Let's say I say, you gentlemen, can we do it on you? You'll be like, no, I don't want to do first. I don't want my, yes. Who's that person or what kind of field he or she works? Can you imagine? Who agreed to sign up the first POC? What kind of industry? What kind of personality? I think in Microsoft Chennai, when I was giving a lecture, somebody said politician. I said no. No, of course not. Okay, so politicians cannot do that. So it's an actor who is known in the industry, but it's on YouTube. So we took some, what do you say, like a license with YouTube actors who are known, who are actors in 1940. We use their image and things to check because we want to test, okay, before launching it in the market, and it worked well, and that's how we launched this. And this is like there are multiple model training and manipulation, of course, needed for that, and fine tuning and how many of you are hardcore into LLMs or you know about LLMs? You have used LLMs? Okay, good. Yeah, so of course it is a big challenge sometimes because of some software and hardware issues as well. So that is what. This is a like a picture, but I'll not show the video considering time. So there's a student in Super AI conference in Singapore last year. They made this intelligent robot. This robot, I asked the question, can you show me fishes? Didn't understand. Okay. Next, I said creativity. It made the dining image of creativity. So my problem is plural and singular. It can understand fish, not fishes. Yes. So you can imagine a small mistake like this cannot give you an image input. So whenever you're going to chat GPT and if it's not having the context or the persona, it's going to do that mistake. Okay. This is the reason I wanted to show this image. I sent all the videos, by the way, through the drive because it's like 1 GB or something. So I don't want to, crash my computer here. Okay. Of course, this is skyscrapers, right? Of course, different part of the world, like Tokyo, for example, we are at 31st floor, right? So it's also a skyscraper. Name one country which is richest but doesn't have Any skyscraper? No? Yes, you're right. Oman. Muscat. Oman. Okay. That is the only country that have beautiful buildings but no skyscrapers. And Omani Riyal in Indian currency is coming 231 rupees. So you can imagine how costly for us it is if I want to go. I have a lecture in Qatar actually. So, but going to Oman means it's a too costly, like, in terms of currency wise. This is like a photo of a robot, like as you can see, coming using IoT to deliver me a masala dosa in Malaysia. Okay, this is in Malaysia. Right, I'm just quickly wrapping up as you don't know. Okay, next is virtual fittings room. How many of you love Zara? Okay, good. So Zara also has started this. I'm sitting at my. I don't like talking to salespeople in shopping malls because they're like, you buy this brand, I have a target. You buy this brand, you have buy this, right? So they'll not show me the real kind of thing which I like. So sit at home, relax, and just took some materials to try on you and place an order. So Nordstrom is the one who started in Europe. We have Zara in India. We have Myntra, Amazon. So a lot of companies are coming with this model, right? And it's easy. You don't have to be like technologically strong to understand. Just place an order. You can get your home done, right? I started as a mentor with Salesforce recently while creating agents on in a college like Love University in India. We actually showed this as an experiment and made them order a dress, okay, using agentic AI. So using that agent Salesforce thing, they were able to order and also see what is the process to get membership card and stuff, right? Okay. How many of you know about Korea in terms of advanced with metros, buses, railway stations, everything? Okay. So then everywhere there is a charging point, right? I just put my mobile and it will charge. Just like your Apple has that device that you can put and charge. At the same time, they offer power banks. Here also, do they have power banks? Everywhere? Yeah. They charge a rental fee, right? And they'll give it, right? Japan, China, and Korea, I think they are neighbors. So everyone has that kind of facility, and this is what I really like. These are the places where I'm doing lectures. If you are in their places, or just in case, if you want to get access, online it is free. Okay, so online you can access. Offline, anyways, if you are traveling or if you're there, it's also free by the way. So we have this, and I think right now I'm at Shinagawa. Next is Makati 21st. After that is Colombo. Then this Kuala Lumpur, Seoul. Before that is they're going to function one hackathon and AI conference. This is the largest AI conference happening at Dubai Arena. Okay. And then the social media influencer and media partner. So I have a lot of discount if in case you're interested. And if in case you're in Dubai, you have to be in Dubai. Physically, it's not an online thing, phase one. And it's like entrepreneur HQ. I have a lecture there as well. It's Silicon Oasis. It's in Dubai. Yeah, so this is what is my announcement recently being done. This is the name of the company, and this is what my company is. So you want to capture a picture, I'm happy to share you the referral code if you want to know about this. Techstars CEO is coming there. Of course, Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, and all those beautiful companies are also there. So this is happening in Dubai next month. I think we are very close to this, right? Yeah. Now, since I have very limited time, I'll just quickly wrap it up. So this is what I was talking in the initial part. This is a AI robot. It is observing all your faces, your minds, and it is doing a stand-up comedy with the old age people. Okay? Because old age people need some entertainment. And this is what you're going to see it live in next few years in US. Similar, this is the Tony Robbins event, where Tony Robbins is at his home and he's doing a lecture of maybe like 50,000 people. Maybe tomorrow, after a few years, I might be standing here. My uncle will be here. I'm sitting in Hyderabad, and I'm doing this like this. You will see. This is going to be real. Okay, it's not a joke. This is going to be implemented. I think Elon Musk is my favorite. He's like super fast, right? He's developing Tesla and a lot of things, which is going at a very rapid pace. I hope he can implement some things faster for us. This is what the Elon Musk model is. People in different parts of the world, they can see the number of people at S. Kennedy Airport using AR. So imagine you're in Tokyo, you have a flight to San Francisco, you want to see what's just like in Google Maps, you want to see how many people are going and things. So you can see this. This is the holograms. So if I am angry, it becomes orange. If I am at peace, it becomes blue. Isn't it interesting? The road is becoming blue because everyone is smiling. I think in Tokyo, when they come, they are all smiling. Right? So it's always at peace. Right? So you have this color distribution. Airport, of course, it's a beautiful thing. So always at peace. Right? You want to do shopping, you want to eat something, right? Why do you think the gates are far away in airports? Because they want you to do shopping. They want you to eat a lot. So your gates are always far. You need to walk. It's always a good environment in terms of. This is what Elon Musk model is, and these are drones capturing images. HD is on top, right? This is what is the future looks like. Of course, if anyone's into training, ed tech, so of course these are the use cases which I use for prompt. Like role playing, of course, you can use it in your training materials. Sales again, if you are really hardcore into business development, research, skills training, brainstorming or longer term, right? So there are some things I have also to show. So I think just in case if you are probably sending a message on LinkedIn for generating a lead, this is the prompt. I have landed a how much like something like 100,000 yen project, sending this exact script. Okay, this is to one of my Japanese insurance company for training, and this is what I did. Like, so of course you can reach out to CFOs if they have budget. They can also approve, and then you have to do a follow after the prompt. Right? So this is just a example of successful prompt. Of course, it depends case to case. Airbnb was the first to implement AI in 2015. Okay, when nobody knew what AI is. Right now, as I'm coming and let's say my sponsor is booking a hotel in Tokyo, so I have an option to ask the sponsor to pay later once I arrive, right? And this is what now, right? The things have changed with Booking.com, with other platforms, right? Trip.com and all, where you don't need to pay in advance. You can pay when you reach. So this was started by Airbnb initially, and this is how it looks like. So I can literally see every day what is the cheapest day I can go and book my hotel, right? I can see like okay using AI or whatever they have done. 92 is showing of 6. So 6 is what is the most feasible option. And once I book it, I also get multiple other offers also. So this is how AI works with Airbnb, right? So this has helped them to increase host revenue by 8.6% and decrease rate for guests by 5.7%. So this is like a use case. Spotify, do you use Spotify? Anyone? Okay, yeah. NLP for NLP. So I'm searching a song. I like Arijit Singh in India. So I'm searching that person, his other genres and music. It is showing me KK because it is similar kind of a singer, like that singer. Okay. So it gives me semantic correlation. Similarly, podcast. I'm searching on entrepreneurship. It is giving me Naval. Okay. Naval Ravikant. It is giving me different kind of entrepreneurs. Ramit Sethi, right, who has a program called I Will Teach You to Be Rich. Right, so it gives me suggestions using those keywords, semantic correlations between synonyms and paraphrases. Right, this was started by Spotify initially, and this was also taken care by Google's AI for tailoring podcasts. So if you are using anything for podcast, you will get this audiobooks recommendations using AI. This is by the way 2023. Okay, so little earlier. Right. Of course, I'll skip this. So it was more on like in China you use eye to probably enter, and then you use hand for doing payments. Right. I'm sure this technology is also coming here in Japan. Using hands can I do payment? No, not yet. I use my hand gesture and I can do payments. Not yet in Japan. In China, it's everywhere. Okay. I connect with and I can do like this. I can increase my insurance, or I can say my what do you say purchasing power, or I can buy loan. So there's an option I can do. I tried this. Okay, so I was in China, doing some shopping in like a 7-Eleven kind of store. I used like this, and it's showing okay, this is the available money you have in your bank, and you want more extra loan, let me know. So this is the fun part. You just need to connect WeChat or Alipay. That's it. Very simple, right? These are some of the tools. If you want to take a screenshot, anyways, I'll email it. So these are some of my favorite tools which I use in a day to day, right? And this helps me to save 8 hours per day. I will say how 8 hours per day because I work 16 hours in a day. So 8 hours I work, 8 hours my day works. Okay. So these are my favorite tools which I have automated in my day to day thing. Of course, technology is moving fun. These are my 5 AI tools. I have free licenses like 6 months, 3 months. So I'll share it. There's a hyperlink to each of them. So whatever licenses I have, I will share with everyone. Firefly also we have license. So there's a website which I really love. It's called Founder Pass, and there's also a few more websites I'll send across. So you get this free compliment. You need a corporate email ID or a startup email ID. That's it. It should be functional. That's the only thing. These are the alternatives. Okay, since I've given all this lecture about ChatGPT, so these are the alternatives of ChatGPT. If you feel like, okay, I want to try something else, these are some of the favorite areas which you can try. Of course, you can also think about other tools as well, but these are my favorite, okay, which I wanted to highlight. Okay, there's also 18,140 prompts. Okay, this is like the largest I have. I'll just quickly show since I have 2 minutes. So this is, by the way, the easiest. Think about like you want to generate some kind of leads, you want to do a storytelling, or you want to do something or the other, right? So it's just put in one single link, and you can actually get it's a Notion page, by the way. I hope you know Notion. So Notion is beautiful. So I just show you how it looks like. So you can see here there are different. So let's just say I like email marketing. So I click this email marketing prompts. And depending upon different use case, it will load in few seconds. And it will give me like 100 prompts for each of them, as you can see here. So when I click here, I can open it in a new screen, or I can just copy it into my ChatGPT. And I can get it literally in a button of click. Right? 18,000 prompts. And that's helping you a lot of save time and things like that. So depending upon your use case, you can use it and you can finish it. So yeah, that's all from my side. I've finished at 3:59. I want to respect your time and thanks a lot for being here. And yeah, and I'm happy to have any questions. If you have, thanks so much.